here. Check him out and give it up right now for Michael Kim Lewis.
Hi everybody, my name is Michael Kim Lewis. Before I begin, just want to let everyone here know that my ass is available for parties. Birthday parties, weddings, my ass does bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, christenings, corporate events. Well, I guess now that we just got that little butt plug out of the way, let's do some jokes. Let's do some jokes. You guys do jokes? Do jokes? Do jokes? You do jokes? I do jokes. I do lots of jokes. I do loads of jokes. I do so many jokes, you guys. Oh, this morning I awoke and joked. It was so good. My name is Michael Kim Lewis. It's my full name, Michael Kim Lewis. It's also my stage name because Michael Kim Lewis stands out a bit more than just Mike Lewis. Like Mike Lewis plus this face makes sense. But for some people, Kim raises questions. I had an older gentleman approach me after a show. He's like, "Oh, Kim, huh? Were you named after a woman or an Asian fella?" And I was like, "Oh, neither. Truth is, my dad named me Michael Kim, and I grew up as Kim as a child because my dad had this silly ambition. He always wanted me to be a bully. And that worked out. That worked out. It was pretty effective being raised Kim Lewis in the 90s. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I got all the typical nicknames, cliche nicknames that are clearly derived from a TV show. Like I would always get like Kimberly and Kimmy Gibbler from Full House, and Kim the Pink Power Ranger, and Queer. I don't know what show that was from. I don't know what TV show. If I ever kissed a man on the mouth, I would just die. But if he ever kissed me on the mouth, I would just die. Not homophobic, I'm bashful. I'm glad you like that. That's good. I smile a lot. I'm a big smiler. I smile from ear to ear. If you ever, meet me after the show, shake my hand, I just notice I grin from ear to ear. Big smiler. Not because I'm happy or in a good mood, but because I'm a bald man with aggressive facial hair and I feel like I have to smile. So that people know I'm friendly and harmless. I feel like I have to, Because I'm afraid that when I don't smile, I display what is commonly referred to as resting racist face. Which is tragic because this is my best look. This is me trying. This is me at my prettiest. So yeah, I'm a bald man, as I said, a bald man, which means this is my only haircut. You get the one haircut. I'll admit it's a false sense of control, this haircut. It's my way of telling my hair, you can't quit me, you're fired! So I got rid of the hair. But I have the facial hair to compensate. I need the facial hair. Because without it, I would look like a pretty hateful penis. I need the facial hair, and your laughter hurts. I need the facial hair. I'm a thin fella, but that does not mean I'm healthy. Like I'm slowly developing a gut, but I can still maintain washboard ribs. Couldn't help but notice you were checking out my chicken legs. Did you want original recipe or extra creepy? I want to talk about relationships. I'm in a relationship now. I've been with the same girl for over a year now, and yeah, we're doing it. It's great. Thank you. Relationships are awesome. For the first time. We just started the anal sex, or as the kids call it. What do the kids call it? What do they say? What do the kids say? They say I slid into your BMs. What do they say?
DM.
Oh, is it? Not BMs? No, not at all? The pun I was going for? Okay. So yeah, we've been together, my girlfriend and I. It's awesome. After we've been together for over a year, and it's still like at no point does it feel boring. I think we're pretty active at looking for new things. Like I just bought the Kama Sutra on audiobook, and that's confusing. That's really confusing. You want to get the book. Get the book. If you ever get the Kama Sutra, you want at least if you're going to get the audiobook, get the companion piece with it because it's just confusing. It just sounds really complicated. And then every now and again you hear, turn the page at the sound of the girlfriend and I are in an open relationship until she finds out. You guys, come on, she's here. I see some of you didn't really appreciate that joke. The truth is we are in an open relationship, and she goes on way more dates than I do. Way more dates than I do. Which makes sense because it's easier for a woman to go on a date than a guy. Way easier. Like my girlfriend, she doesn't even have to agree to go on a date. She could just say the word maybe out loud, and the guy would pop up and be like, that's not a no. And all I have to do to get a date is prove I'm not that guy. I went on a disappointing Tinder date recently. I think maybe it was my fault. Maybe I didn't specify what I was looking for at the start. Because when we met, she said, I'm just looking for friends. And to hide my obvious disappointment, I had to call upon my Chicago improv skills. I yes-anded this girl. She was like, I was like, you're just looking for friends? Samesies. In fact, the only reason I'm on Tinder is because I can't find enough people in my real life to high five. So thank you for telling me up front that I shaved my balls for nothing. I'm the oldest of 4 boys. I've got 3 younger brothers, but I feel like the baby. All 3 of my younger brothers are further along in their lives than I am. Like my youngest brother's 26, and he's married, and he has a kid. My second youngest brother's married and has 2 kids. And my third brother is so married, he's divorced. So married, you guys, so married. He didn't even get, like, traditionally married. Like, he eloped in Vegas, which is a nice way of telling your family, don't bother showing up. I'm barely showing up. I love my brothers, though. I think the reason that my 3 younger brothers are all married and further along in their lives is because all 3 of my younger brothers are currently serving in the Air Force right now. All of them. And I think that's an astounding thing for me, because we're not a military family per se, but my brothers are serving? What? And all 3 in the same branch? That's so cool! And I would like to do something special to honor my brother's service. I would like to commemorate my love for them. And I was considered maybe getting an Air Force tattoo. I think that'd be a good idea, get an Air Force tattoo, but I don't want people to think that I'm in the Air Force, so I customized the tattoo. I put my brother's initials underneath it. Sounds like a good and noble thing to do, but I can never get the tattoo ever, because their names are Kevin, Christopher, and Curtis, and they don't start with C. Someone solved the riddle, yeah. That is a horrible idea for a tattoo, horrible idea. But you have to admit, it would make for a great icebreaker at a party. Excuse me, what the hell is that on your arm? Oh, this is just a symbol of the pride I have in my brothers. My name is Michael Kim Lewis.